guys, Mustang here bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be taking a look at our boy LR Beast Gohan on the new TEQ VEGITO team, because this team of course gives him a I guess a new, and we're just going to be referring to it now as like a 220% lead, because obviously these leader skills, the Carnival LRs give 220%, but of course the new Goku slash Vegito character is giving 250%, but only to HP. So in terms of stats, I feel like we should just be saying 220 leads, right? Because that's what the Carnival LRs are doing. And then we're going to have the extra HP doesn't really matter too much, right? In terms of looking at the actual performance of the characters on the team, it's the extra 20% to the stats that makes the big difference, right? So this guy, obviously he's on the 220% lead because he's on Earth Protecting Fighters and then he's on Earthbred Fighters. So he gets the full leader skill. We've got a good setup here for him with links with this Gohan, who's also on the category. It's weird how many Gohans aren't on the category, but either way, we'll see how we get on. This actually works out quite well for him. He was on the second turn, but we just one-turned Kui here in this Namek Saga stage. This works out quite nicely for him because there were no attacks in slot 1, and obviously Beast wants to get hit first, but because Dodoria does do an AoE like normal, then he is actually going to get to hit Beast Gohan before Beast Gohan attacks. So Goku can get his couple of supers off here, get some stacks. Now the interesting thing is we are going to be able to see some interesting turns with Beast. I probably will shout out to Truth for this. We were talking about on the podcast last night, but there's a good bit of advice for TEQ when it comes to doing showcases. Because Vegito is such a dominant unit, you just use Vegeta's active skill instead. Don't fuse into Vegito, and then you have a crazy like defensive unit that you can just use to keep you alive while you focus on showcasing the showcase character. So Beast Gohan looking decent enough here on the first turn. Obviously no support on the rotation. The annoying thing about both UI and Beast is obviously they're not on Power Beyond Super Saiyan, because they're not technically like Super Saiyan forms. Because obviously that would be really good for having the new Goku on the team to provide a crazy amount of extra defense, especially once he becomes a Super Saiyan 4. Like imagine Beast will just be invincible. Imagine Beast's active skill turn with like Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the rotation if Beast was on Power Beyond Super Saiyan. But I mean, even so, he should be looking pretty good with his stats going into this anyway. Family Kamehameha Gohan taking a bit of a hit, but fortunately we have a lot of HP on the team, so that's not going to matter too much. We've got Daima Goku on the team because obviously I want to take advantage of his ability to buff everybody's attack with his super attack effect. So going to do that here. I should have turned the intro. I wanted to get Beast's intro in at the beginning, and then I should have turned the animations off. I do love that though, how the rock like passes over his eye and then it's blue. That's very cool. But we got a good rotation here. I think we can, yeah, just float Daima Goku off. Do this, grab those for you, and then yeah, get those for you. Get a little bit of extra HP here. I mean, that's the thing with this team having so much health. We're only at like, was it 80%, but we've still got 710k HP. Rip my the heroes team can't even get to that, like get to that amount on full health. But yeah, having the huge amount of extra HP of course helps a lot when playing around with these things. I should have realized, of course, Dodoria's on such low HP. I should have just put Daima Goku in slot 1 and hope that he dodged, or maybe slot 2, because I don't think Gotenks will finish him off. But Goku absolutely will kill him here, so Daima Goku won't even get to attack. But yeah, it's funny because like until we start getting these newer stages coming out, like these new teams just absolutely steamroll these events now if you're not too careful. I mean, these two Namek Saga stages for the Goku and Vegeta story, like Red Zones, are definitely good ones to play around in because they are a little bit longer. The enemies are having some pretty crazy amounts of HP, but obviously with these new units being as powerful as they are, it's very easy to get through these stages very, very quickly. So yeah, let's turn the animations off here. Right, so we've got Beast's active skills ready already. But obviously we're not going to... As long as Beast gets hit... That's the great thing about Beast's active skill, is it's so good. But like the restriction for getting it is so easy as well. So with the Vegeta, he shares 4 links, which isn't too bad. Vegeta's active skill, of course, if we use his... Key 3, attack and defense 18%, and guards all attacks in battle. 18% doesn't sound like a lot, but it is multiplicative, so as he starts to build up, it obviously is quite a lot. So we can go ahead and do that. Makes him a bit stronger defensively, has permanent guard regardless of where we put him in the rotation. So let's go ahead and do this. So Beast, we're looking at 417k defense. Obviously, when it comes to our passive, we've still got guard. We've got our damage reduction. Have we received... Yeah, we received multiple attacks last time, so we've got a load of extra key. We've got the crit chance. Our damage reduction, we get extra damage reduction when we're at 24 key, which is quite easy to get to. So yeah, let's... Yeah, it's 40% for 5 turns, and we're on turn 3. So, tons of damage reduction. Let's go ahead and grab these. We've got the 24 key. So, yeah, he's not going to be taking any damage here. Grab this for you. Super Vegito's a good unit to throw on the team, just on the off chance that you do ever drop below, like the HP threshold, for him to then throw out the Scouter, because obviously any extra information like that is really useful. But yeah, 17 million here for Beast. Then we get the additional as well, 13. I mean, that's the thing, Beast Gohan has never been one of these characters that is coming out the gate doing like 30, 40 million attack stats, but this is him without support with that new leader skill buff, and then obviously post super defense, he just, you know, he can't be touched. Vegeta now with the active skill buff isn't going to be able to take damage here either, so... I don't know, has the attack ever been called that before? Burning Stars Cannon. It's pretty cool, but... I don't remember if it's ever been named that before, at least in Dokkan. Maybe in another game, potentially. But yeah, Vegito at the end here. Obviously, Vegito gets the full leader skill from this team as well. So he's going to be looking very, very good. We'll float off you again so we can get you over to the rotation with Beast Gohan. Use your active. Alright, so we'll do this. I mean, I guess we could... I don't know, we're not that far from the end, though, so we probably don't want to start charging up the Family Kamehameha just yet. So we'll do this, and then do this. Leave a bunch of orbs there. Not that it matters, he's not going to survive this turn, so... I think every enemy in this, like, round, I think we talked about it in the run yesterday, but, like, every enemy in this event, apart from Ginyu Goku, has a Ki Blast Super, so Gotenks is an absolute... slot 1 god in this stage. But yeah, Beast Gohan, this is going to be really fun for when the events do start to get more difficult, because I guess we probably should have done the Goku version of this, because it'd be really interesting to see on the full power Frieza phase when we use the target ability with Gohan, and then he's going to be the one that eats the super, like how much he would tank that for. Because yeah, probably take him out here. I mean, I could... This is the problem, right? Is we want Beast Gohan to get hit first so he gets his buff. Because I was going to say I could... Well, actually, you know, we could active skill. We're really just here to see the kind of numbers that Gohan's going to be able to get, right? 457 start of turn. What I could do is use his active, because then we can get Daima Goku to attack first in slot 1, which gives us the buff, but then also because we've used the active, we're going to get hit by Ginyu Goku, so then we get the buff from being attacked as well. Because we just want to see like a mega juiced like turn for this guy. So let's go ahead, since it's his showcase video here, let's go ahead and get this in here. Is that all you've got? So, target onto us, 1.1 million defense, gives you guaranteed 24 key, which obviously as the other part of his passive means he's getting that damage reduction guaranteed, even on a bad orb turn. So we can go ahead and do that. Grab this, grab these, so we're on full health, and then let's see how we get on here. It should be all double-digit damage, right? Interesting to see what the super's going to do here. Because Ginyu can hit pretty hard. Yeah, double digits. He's stunned, though, bruh. He's serious. Ginyu stuns. Okay. Bruh. No way. You hate to see it. And we eat all of these attacks, which, I mean, if we were just playing to win the event and not playing to showcase Beast Gohan, then I suppose that wouldn't be the end of the world. But, man, that's so annoying. Especially because we floated off Vegeta as well now. Because, yeah, the problem for Beast will still be when that first part of his passive runs out and he loses some of his defensive capability. And obviously you've then used the active skill. Is how well is he then going to do from that point on? Is he going to super in slot 1 again? That's the question. Because I don't want him to super Vegito. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. That's the great thing. One of the great things as well that I kind of overlooked, really, and didn't really think about until just now, is the fact that if you do have to mess around with your rotations and end up getting, like we have here, where we floated Vegeta off on the previous turn, but now we're keeping this one on the rotation, that means we're going to end up with both of them on the same turn. But in that instance, it means we could then just flip one into Goku and have them together. Even if we do want to float one off, we could have one in slot 2 and one in slot 3. They'll actually be able to link. And then we can get some of those extra stacks for the attack and defense for either one. So that works out really nicely. Watch him super in slot 3 now that I've put Super Vegito in slot 3. I can't believe he's stunned on his super attack, man. We had that setup looking so good for Beast to get buffed by Daima Goku and get hit like on the same turn, right? Very annoying. He also hasn't supered, so he really is going to super Vegito, isn't he? No, he's not going to super this turn. I saw somebody mention in a comment, actually, that it's kind of interesting, is a lot of the bosses, because of the countdown that they've given them and stuff for some of these attacks, it feels like they sometimes don't super every turn as often. Because then it kind of sets you up for that situation where if you're using like a Rage mode or a Giant 8 mode or something, they like don't super you during that turn. So then you come out of the Giant 8 mode and they can still attack you. This is going to be an interesting turn, right? Because we've lost our 40% extra damage reduction here. So we'll still have 20% if we get to the 24 key, which we should be able to do. I mean... yeah, we should very much be able to do that. But like slot 1 is dangerous now, especially as we know we can be stunned. Daima Goku, it's got 348k here, start of turn. I mean, he has the high chance to dodge. 70% if we put him in slot 1. But yeah, it's a risky setup here for sure. Let me do... does he get defense from doing his active skill? I always forget. I guess he'll get the any when attacking. I guess it doesn't count for like the slot thing though, does it? So his defense I assume doesn't go up when he uses his active skill. 343. I didn't pull Daima Goku on my account, so I'm actually not too sure. Right. Yeah, no. Okay. So... because obviously by getting hit first, we get the extra bit of defense, but we also get the guaranteed additional super, which does help significantly. And of course, we're getting the attack and crit chance with each hit. And there's, what, 2 attacks in slot 1? I mean, let's give it a try and see what happens. But this is one of those things. Like, Beast can still be, up until before the 10th anniversary, Beast Gohan could still be considered like the best unit in the game. Like, there were arguments that could be made. Of course he did. But yeah, situations like this will obviously still exist where, like, because of the way his passive works, like, you want him to get hit so that he can get these buffs. Otherwise, like, there's a lot of Gohan units like that, right? Like TEQ Gohan, where if you're putting them in slot 2, they're not doing a lot of damage because they don't get hit first. But then in this situation, like, yeah, he was able to tank the hit relatively well, because considering how hard that Ginyu Goku can hit for, you know, we got guard, which helps, of course, with the type disadvantage, but it means he doesn't get to attack. This is like the ultimate troll Beast Gohan showcase. Like 2 turns in a row, Beast Gohan hasn't actually been able to attack because I did an event where the boss stuns you, which is pretty funny. Daima Goku, of course, going to buff everybody for the next rotation. I guess we get 1 turn with against Frieza to see what Beast Gohan can do, but I can't believe that it's panned out that way. So if we do this, and then just do this, although realistically it doesn't matter, like, at all, because Gotenks is just going to kill him, so it doesn't really matter whether the Vegeta in slot 2 is linking with the Goku in slot 3, does it? Because we're just going to kill him here anyway. And we're going to get the Dokkan attack with Gotenks, which is obviously going to do a crazy amount of damage and give us the full heal here. So let's go ahead and hit these. All right. Yeah. Yeah, 59 million damage crit. That's pretty good. Really? Why is it like this has got to be this is like the most cursed attempt at trying to show off Gohan on this team? Because how many times now have we had rotations where there's no attacks in slot 1, so he's not going to be able to get the extra super. We've got every link active except for Infighter, so it's a good rotation for him at least. But yeah, no attack in slot 1, so he's not going to get his attack buff. We've got the about 400k defense start of turn. We do have the we don't have the buff from Daima Goku because that was on the turn previous. I mean, Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan here without using the Family Kamehameha. It's an interesting thing with this guy because, like, without using the Family Kamehameha, you're not using like the most powerful asset that he has available to him. But he's still kind of good. Like, he hits reasonably good attack stats. His post super defense is pretty good. Like, he is still good without using the Family Kamehameha, but it does feel kind of funny running him on teams and then not using it. Obviously, we're using him here just for the beast support, but yeah, 13 mil is not really like anything impressive. Now, post super wise, obviously his defense will still be quite good with the guard and the little bit of damage reduction that he does have, but it'll be interesting to see when we get to this sort of level, even post super, how much damage he takes from a super. And then of course we get supered by Frieza on Super Vegito, because of course we do. So there you go. This absolutely the most cursed Beast Gohan showcase of all time. Let me know what you guys think of Beast Gohan nowadays in the current meta. I might have to try this again on a different event with a different team build, but yeah, definitely did not quite pan out the way I was expecting. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. I mean, the thing is, I could scrap this whole video and like redo it, but I think it is kind of funny the way things went. It's become more of a fail showcase video, I guess. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.